Namaste everyone. Welcome to the review of Untouchable novel by Mulkraj Anand, a groundbreaking novel that challenges caste, explores human dignity, and inspires hope. It was first published in the year 1935. It remains just as relevant today. Mulkraj Anand was a pioneer of Indian English literature. He wrote with rare empathy, using fiction to expose the human harsh realities of Indian society. His works gave voice to the unheard, especially the oppressed. Untouchable was published in the year 1935 by Wishart Books. It's a powerful piece of political fiction set in colonial India, portraying just one day in the life of a young Dalit boy, yet it reveals a lifetime of pain and struggle. Meet Baka, a sweeper boy born in the lowest caste. He dreams of dignity and longs to be accepted like any other human. Through Baka, Mulkraj Anand makes the personal political and the invisible visible. This novel explores caste discrimination, human dignity, social inequality, and a deep desire for reform. These themes still echo loudly in today's world, making the book timeless and urgent. In just one day, Baka faces insults, rejection, and humiliation. He meets a Christian missionary and listens to Gandhiji's speech. But what excites him most? A flushing toilet, a symbol of dignity and progress. Mulkraj Anand's style is simple yet powerful. He uses a stream of consciousness to take us deep into Baka's mind. The language is raw, emotional, and brutally honest, making it hard to look away. Untouchable was one of the first novels to confront untouchability head-on. It sparked critical conversations and is still taught in schools and universities across India for its social impact. This book isn't just read, it's felt. It's eye-opening, deep-moving, and focuses to confront injustice. Baka's silence often says more than words ever could. Untouchable is more than a story. It's a social awakening wrapped in a fiction. It's a must-read for every Indian who believes in equality, dignity, and justice. Thank you, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the novel which was written by Mulkraj Anand, titled Untouchable, published in the year 1935. It is actually, there were three famous Indian writers during Gandhian era. Those were Mulkraj Anand, R.K. Narayan, and Raja Rao. These were also called Trinity of Indian English literature. I'd like to give the summary of the novel Untouchable. So the plot of this story revolves around the character Baka, a protagonist and an untouchable man. The novel begins with the Baka getting ready for another day of cleaning the toilets. While he was getting ready for his day, there comes a character, Sarad Singh, who is a famous hockey player. He calls him to clean the toilet for him. Sarad is a good man. He does not believe much in caste discrimination like others. On seeing Baka cleaning the toilets, Sarad promises to gift a hockey stick to him. He asks to come to his home later in the evening. He will be happy to give him a hockey stick. Baka, on listening to this, he gets very much happy and he felt so much thankful to him. As the story moves forward, the next incident is about Baka's sister named Sohini. Sohini is standing in a long queue to get water from the well. Actually, as I mentioned before, the whole family of Baka is from a lower caste Hindu community. So they are considered untouchables, and the untouchables of the lower caste Hindu community are not allowed to fetch water from the water well, because the upper caste. So as these outcasts were standing in a long queue waiting for someone to fetch water from the well, there comes a Pandit named Kalinath. This Kalinath gets attracted towards the beauty of Sohini and he tries to lure her, and for doing so he agrees to pour water for her. In return, he demands her to come to the temple courtyard for cleaning. As Sohini does not know about the bad intention of Pandit Kalinath, she agrees to cleaning the temple. On the other hand, we have Baka, who is sweeping the streets, and mistakenly he brushes up against a Brahmin Hindu. The Brahmin Hindu yells at Baka and slaps him hard because his touch has polluted him. People came in between and matter is resolved. Baka had to apologize for just touching him. After this, what happens is that he hears a news that his sister Sohini is sexually assaulted by the priest Kalinath. He goes to the temple and sees Sohini coming out of the temple crying. Sohini tells the incident to Baka. The priest had molested her. Instead of apologizing for his act, he started shouting and blaming Sohini for touching him and polluting him. As Baka and Sohini are from the lower caste, they cannot do anything. So Baka asked Sohini to go home. And as we move towards the story, we find the Baka is hungry. And now he does not have any food to eat. So he spends the remaining afternoon begging for food. While he is begging, he faces a lot of humiliation from the upper caste Hindus. He is disappointed and felt bad that why he is born into such a lower community. He cannot even take revenge on the people who misbehaved with him. Even two of his friends also misbehaved and insulted him. But as he is untouchable, there is no justice in India. The only one good thing that happened to him is he visits the house of Sarat Singh, who happily gives him the hockey stick that he promised him in the morning. The hockey stick helps a little in the mending the mind of Baka. Baka decided to go to play hockey with his street friends. Now what happens is, while he is playing hockey, a fight begins between the two teams. Baka's friend gets injured. Baka picks his hand of his friend and takes him to his mother. But his friend's mother mistreated Baka for polluting him with his touch. Baka is very much unhappy with all these incidents. He leaves his house and starts roaming randomly on the streets, where he meets a white man, Colonel Hutchinson. Colonel Hutchinson invites him to church and sort of helping him and console him. But the wife of Colonel does not like the idea, so she tells him to go away. Now we'll move to the last incident of the novel. Baka reaches to a political rally of Mahatma Gandhi. He is very much happy in listening to the speech of Gandhiji, as Gandhiji is trying to criticize the caste system and discrimination of untouchable or lower caste people in India. Gandhiji wishes India to be free from the caste system and discrimination. He is trying to convince the people with his speech. When the speech gets over, people started moving back to their houses, while Baka overhears a talk between lower and upper right people. Here in the talks he hears about the toilets with flush will come to India soon. When the new technology comes, the sweepers do not need to clean the toilets. Baka feels very happy, but again he thinks that no matter what technology comes to India, he will be ever treated as an untouchable. On the other side, he feels a ray of hope that he is not going to clean the toilets of upper caste people in the town. The new invention of technology is going to free him from all the clutches. Thank you all.